Hi, it's Roxy and their journal, and this is a vlog nobody asked for. So, ayan. I'm actually here for a walk, and habang nagpapahinga, I'd like to share some of the study tips that would, might help you. My first study tip is to really know what type of learner you are. So, ang daming klase ng learner. Like, say, for example, me, I actually learn kapag tinuturo ko yung concept doon sa mga classmates ko. So that is my way of reviewing, which is nabe-benefit ako at nabe-benefit din sila. And the second one would be visual learner. Ikaw ba yung klase ng learner na gusto mo na or mas madali mong naaaral ng isang bagay kapag you see it visually? Like for example, gusto mo yung may mga pictures, gusto mo yung may napapanood ka na video, something like that. Or gusto mo yung may mga flashcards nakikita mo, parang ganun. So those are visual learners. And may mga tao naman na tinatawag nating auditory. So ang auditory naman is those are learners na they learn better kapag napapakinggan nila. So ako both visual and auditory learner ako. Gusto ko yung nakikita ko at naririnig ko. Mas madali kong naiintindihan ng mga bagay-bagay kapag ganun po. So, gusto mo yung pinapakinggan mo, yung may nagli-lecture sa'yo, ganun kang learner, so auditory. And then, the other one would be the kinesthetic learner. So, aside from, alam mo yun, yung mga kinesthetic, sila yung mga, they would learn better if they would do it. Like say for example, may mga tao na hindi nila kayang gawin kahit ituro mo sa kanila unless ipagawa mo sa kanila. Kapag alam mo yung learning style mo, alam mo kung saan ka mas natututo. And yun yung dapat mong gawin. Huwag mong pahirapan yung sarili mo. Aside from mas mabilis mong matutunan yung mga bagay-bagay, mas nakikilala mo din yung sarili mo, mas nadidiscover mo pa. And as well, a disclaimer na hindi ka lang pwedeng maging auditory learner. Ang isang tao po ay maraming learning style or could be one or two or more or all of them. However, it's just that there is actually a dominant there. Like, meron talagang nangingibabaw and you have to know it for yourself. And then second one is that know your body clock. Anong body clock meron ka ba? Are you a morning person? Are you a night owl? Ano ba yung gusto mong, kailan ka ba active? Kailan mo ba gustong like you feel na mag-review? Like gusto mo ba mas feel mo ba na yung gigising ng umaga to review, mas ganun ba yung gusto, or gusto mo yung magpupuyat ka pero hindi ka pwedeng gigising ng maaga, ganun. And ako naman, ang body clock ko is I would rather like magpupuyat ako like from umaga hanggang gabi na magre-review or mag-aaral, pero hindi lang ako gigising ng sobrang aga to study because I will really sleep. So, useless lang na maaga akong gigising. Tapos wala rin naman ako matutunan kasi nga aantukin lang din ako. Kung alam mo sa sarili mo na you don't learn, hindi maganda yung result kapag nagigising ka ng maaga tapos doon ka magre-review because it's not your body clock. So, huwag mo nang gawin. To save your time as well. Huwag mo nang lokohin yung sarili mo, in other words. And the other one would be know your what kind of learner you are. Dati, what type. The first one is what type. Ngayon naman, what kind of learner you are. Kasi may mga tao na they would learn better if they are in a group. Like, may kagrupo sila, tapos mag-uusap-usap sila, like, brainstorming. Ganon. Merong ganong klase ng learner. Meron din namang learner na they would prefer to be alone. Hindi sila nakakapag-review ng maayos, nakakapag-aral ng maayos kapag marami silang kasama. So, they would prefer to be alone. And meron din namang mga learner na gusto ng by pair. Merong mga learner na they would prefer reviewing or they would prefer na mag-review or mag-aral with music. Meron namang iba na hindi. Bakit? Because mabilis silang ma-distract and we have to respect that one. And then, meron din namang iba na they love like eating. Alam mo yun, yung habang nagre-review gusto nila kumakain sila. Yung iba naman, as in purely review lang, yung iba naman, they would as well, like, habang nagre-review, nakahiga, meron naman nakaupo. Alam mo yun, you have to know what kind of learner you are. And bakit ko to sinasabi? Because mas mabilis mo siyang naiintindihan kapag kilala mo yung sarili mo kung anong klaseng learner ka ba, what type of learner you are, what kind of learner you are as well. And then, siguro ang pinaka-last na tips ko for today after knowing what type of learner you are, what is your body clock, and then Ngayon naman, what kind of learner you are. And then, ang pinaka-last na learning tips ko, or study tips for you guys. This would be the last study tip that I would share to you, and this is the most important one. Please be mindful with that one. And that would be know your goal. Because if you know your goal, you have to act according to your goal. Do you know what I mean? Kung ang gusto mo, kung you're reviewing for a board exam and gusto mo maging top notcher, then gawin mo kung ano yung ang ginagawa ng isang top notcher. Ang ginagawa ba ng isang top notcher ay papetex-petex lang sa review? Ganun ba 'yon? Ang ginagawa ba ng isang top notcher is once in a while lang mag-open ng book to review? Ang ginagawa ba ng isang gusto mag-top notcher is pagala-gala lang and paminsan-minsan na lang mag-review dahil Latin honor naman and matalino naman, yung masyadong kumpiyansa sa sarili, ganun ba ang ginagawa? So, you have to know your goal. And aside from that na you have to act according to your goal is that you have to as well know what are the don'ts. Because meron kang goal eh. If your goal is to top the exam, sa school man yan or sa any board exam or bar exams or kahit anong klaseng exams, you have to know your goal eh. Kasi if you know what is your goal, and then huwag kang lumihis doon. Simple lang. Lahat ng daanan mo na hindi na siya according to your goal, hindi na siya helpful doon sa goal mo na sinet mo is iwasan mo. Say for example, you are reviewing for the licensure examination for professional teachers, and then alam mo na going out so much na paglabas-labas na hindi naman siya ganun ka-important is parang that would take so much of your time, then wag mong gawin. So you have to know your goal because that would lead you to to your success. Kasi kung may goal ka na sinet, ganun ang gagawin mo eh. Say for example, kung ang goal mo is to top the board or bar exam or any exams, you have to act like you're a top notcher. And you have to claim it, of course, and pray for it. And then, kung ang goal mo naman is just to pass, syempre, ang gagawin mo is yung carry na, yung pwede na, yung hindi ka masyadong mag-effort kasi ang goal mo lang is to pass. Diba? Kapag alam mo yung goal mo, kapag may time man sa buhay mo or during your journey na parang feeling mo lumilihis ka na, just go back. What is the reason? Bakit ko to ginagawa? And then, balik ka ulit sa daan papunta sa goal mo. So that will be all. I hope you have a great day. I have to go back kasi may pasok pa ako mamaya, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye! Diba? Nawala na yung pagod ko. Pati yung pawis ko, nanuyo na din.